Anna, and welcome to FM Tahiti. Hope you're all well. This could be a really short episode or a slightly normal length episode, depending on how this match goes. We're in the semi-final of the Shield of Pride. Let's click on it to see who else is in this. So it's Moria, who've already got through to the final, apparently. So Moria beat the Nuka-Hiva Spearheads, so they must have won the Marquesas Shield. Moria won the Leeward Island Windward. And Huahine the Leeward knows the Mutiny Trophy. So if we beat the Eels, we end up against Moria. If we don't beat the Eels, that's us done for the season. That's the end of pain at the end from losing. I'm still disappointed about losing against Auckland in the final. We'll give this a go. It's an opportunity for another bit of silverware. So I have Burgess, Chant, Maxine and McIntyre. The back, Richards, Naradonna, Stroud and Manuel, although probably Spearling on for Naradonna and Douglas on for Richards because he's a bit tired. Burgess is absolutely knackered as well, but we've no one else really. So we'll stick with this. Apparently we selected people outside of the matchday squad. That's useful. So they're going for 4-4-1-1. Nathan's quite good. Striker. Delatri is quite good. Regina is good. Jono Chadwick's good. Yeah, they've got a good team. Halligan used to be the most expensive player. I see no Tuchin. Not playing Tuchin. Is he on the bench? No. Was it Huahine that bought my winger? Can't remember now. Still, yeah, they're really good. We're not so good. Yeah, we're knackered because this is about 2 days after we played New Zealand, so we've probably just flown back. Sad. And now we've got to play in this kind of... It's not quite as lowly as the actual Mutiny Trophy, but it's not as valuable as, say, the Inter-Island Cup or the Premiership title would have been. Or the O-League itself. Yanin got top goal scorer for the O-League. Gerard was second. He also got the most assists in the form of Richards. He got 8 assists, something like that. Go on, Yanin. Almost. So it wasn't a bad showing in the O-League, but what we wanted in the end. Go on, Gerard. There's going to need to be a cull there. I'm going to have to be quite brutal, I think, in the off-season if I want a chance of getting some more important silverware, having a run at the O-League. I think it might be a case of us starting to push some of the youth players who aren't good enough out. So we've got more like first team depth. So the Eels weren't able to retain their title, but then nobody has, ever, in the history of the Premiership at this stage. It's fairly spread out, which I quite like, really. They also didn't challenge that much for it either, though, so not only did they not defend it, they didn't put up much of a fight. They're still good there. Spearling, Yanin, smacks against him, that's probably stung a bit. How's Jono Chadwick doing? He looks just alright now. I mean, yeah, his mental attributes are actually pretty decent, so he would walk into the team, I think, but Stroud's... Okay, yeah, Stroud's not quite as good, but he's close. I think Wallace or Chisholm are going to be casualties, potentially, depending on how easily we can get rid of them. Chisholm's got a better goal scoring record generally than Wallace, but Wallace is also younger, so we'll have to see. Get a goal will be favourites to win, because that's how football matches work, basically. Stroud and Weaver are okay, but If we could find someone who's very good instead of just okay. Ball winning role, that might help. Nathu. Ben Nathu, I think he's Australese. From the free kick. It's only one goal, so we're still in it. The team is very tired now. Not got many options again on the bench. I think that's just a reflection on the squad now. It's just a starting squad's normally quite good, but the options on the bench just aren't quite. Go on, Yanin. There we go. He did really well. His 32nd goal of the season. All credit should go to Manuel for the assist. I mean, it was a good ball in, but what about all that running? Takes it down. Pulls him off, even though he's tiny. Puts it in. Imagine Yannick, Gerard, and maybe Spearling, Stroud will all have bids put in for them in the off-season when the window opens up again. Okay, I know they're probably going to score now, but let's bring on Narendona for Spearling. Richards on for Douglas. Chisholm on for Gerard, who looks a bit jaded there. I would like to win the Shield of Pride because that'd be one more trophy off the list. Good ball from Manuel again, Yanin. That Manuel Yanin move works quite well. There is a right midfielder or a winger who's on a free. He's part of the Tahiti national team, Charles Riviere or something like that. No other team's picked him up. I keep trying to get him in on trial, sort of test the waters with him, but he won't talk to me. Won't come in. He's good. Like, his attributes are much better than any of our options. Breaks on. Chisholm slowed it down a lot there. I think that's just because he is now quite slow. Yanin. Oh. It's all scored out. Chisholm. Yanin. There we go. 33 goals this season for him. Definitely the player of the season, I think. We might be through to the final. If we are, that gives us an opportunity to test out the idea that we can only win a final if we've been a runner-up in it previously. That's what happened with the Inter-Island Cup and the Musing Trophy. So we're going to have the final against Moria. A second Shield of Pride final. Come back for that. Actually, it's in 3 days. We might as well just carry on. Save me editing it. Get a tiny amount of money from that. Buzzing, apparently. Oh, Vines have gone for their tamed list. How have the Vines been doing? Just do a recap. Oh, pressed it, nothing happened. 14th in the gold. It's the Terrors who are going to be going through the playoff system. Actually, I'll probably pause and come back. And we're back. So, player of the season has been handed out for the Premiership. So that's Jean-Pierre Gauthier, who we voted for. Then Mafi Halafuka, and then Robin Prevost. Doesn't look that good, but has performed well. Sunshine Boot winner, so that's the most goals scored, basically, is Jean-Pierre Gauthier, who just pipped Jordan to it. So he had the least playing time, which is why he's both on 20. And Yanin just behind. So 33 goals all in all, but 16 of them were league and the rest were elsewhere. Sorin gets Rookie of the Year. Can't remember who we voted. I think we voted for Jordan. We're going to try and get him, I think. Luca Barr if we can. Because he looks pretty good. He would be a good option on the bench. Not to rotate in. If we could get Jordan, that would be even better, but I don't think we will. Manager of the Year shortlist. Oh, we're amongst the front runners. Finally, I don't think we're going to win it. I'm going to go for Gislin Bonin. Because he got them promoted and kept them up. He's won quite a lot of trophies for them, I think. So he's on the Hall of Fame list. Kerr gets the Gold Star. So the Gold Star is the Young Player Award. So David Kerr put into our top squad. Okay, maybe we give him a chance. He looks alright. Okay, we're getting ready for the cup final against Moria then. Where? Got to win it. Looking forward to it, I guess. Don't think it's our planning. Don't know, I care. Don't know, I care. See. The problem with these press conferences that you know most of the answers. It's just selecting the right ones at the right time, isn't it? He's probably quite nice, is Sylvian Breton. So these were all potentially quite good players. But no one's jumping out as a... I know that Wolf and Keita probably will come to me anyway. Right then, let's get to it. Changes to the team. Bolt's suspended. So in that match against Rapper Feral Cats, that last league game, he got suspended. Well, he got sent off and now suspended because he elbowed them, this other player in the face on purpose. So the ball, I think, was out of play and then he elbowed him. So he got banned because of the red card and he's been given a further 2-match ban. So he's, having a bit of a rest. Let's bring Weaver on. And bring on Stroud for somebody. That'll do. 2 subs outside the match. So Stroud and Lamb. There we go. So, we've beaten them before. We've also lost horribly to them before, I think. So, do it for the fans. They don't care about the fans. They just really don't. And the majority of the team are from Rurutu. So they're just really cold-hearted. If only they'd cared more about the fans, we might have won the O-League. So looking at the squad we've got here, Smith, because he's got experience, is going to stay, but we've got plenty of goalkeeping options. We don't need to worry about that, I don't think. McIntyre on the right is fine. Might be a case if we can find someone who's also really good to either compete or replace him and then have McIntyre as backup, maybe. If we're going to improve the squad. Go on, Yanin's through. Go on. Oh, that was a good tackle at the end then. Gata on Nagatoka or something like that. Spearling in. Macasina. I need to bring Narendona on so he can get some kind of... I should have started with him so I could take him off because it might end up being his last game if he doesn't sign a contract. And if he doesn't sign a contract, I'm going to let him go. He plays well, generally he's alright, but he wants to play more than we're actually prepared to play him. We've got other exciting younger options, so I think he's done. Go on, Yanin. Second attempt. Well, that was almost a beautiful own goal. Macasina and Chant are fine. Bolt's obviously the first choice over Chant. Chant's attributes still look good, but he does have them in the areas that are important. So from some of the stat stuff I've been doing, positioning, concentration, decisions seem to be more important than some of the more traditional, like technical defensive attributes, at least for my team. So he still does the job quite happily. But again, it's a case of if I can get someone really good in, instead and just sacrifice him. Go on, Burgess. Go long, go long. It's crying out for a long ball. Go on, Gerard. Nice and calm, but doesn't finish it. On the left, Burgess has done alright. Lamb's still our first choice, but Burgess is doing alright. But anyone we can get will get in terms of, improving the squad. We don't have that many options for left back, so we might as well try and improve there. On the right, Manuel's been doing well. Seth's doing well. Manuel's getting on a little bit, but again, if we can get some good in, we will do. We'll just have to make the sacrifice. Weaver and Stroud's an interesting one in that kind of ball-winning role, because Weaver plays above his attributes. Stroud's promising. It's difficult to find a good player for that role. There is someone I've got my eye on, but I don't know whether they'll come to us. It's De Freitas, we wanted last season. Oh, what a goal by Manuel. Maybe some more silverware on the cards then. Going to do the Mickey Mouse double. Potentially. I should be more respectful of these cup trophies considering I created them. So yeah, that De Freitas guy would be good in that ball-winning role. And then we've got Spearling, got Kerr, we've got Andre. We've got plenty in that kind of box-to-box attacking or more attacking role. So again, if we find someone's really good, we can bring him in. But actually, I think we've got one of the places where we've got enough depth. The long throw by McIntyre. Chant massively offside. I don't even think that was needed. I think the first one might have been going in. Right, let's make some changes. Aaron Donner on for Spearlings. Let's bring on Chisholm for Gerard, just because, I don't want to get rid of Chisholm, but I could. It could happen. It could be his last match as well, so let's give them the opportunity. They've been good servants over the past 4 seasons. Aaron Donner's almost definitely going because his contract's running out. Go on, Aaron Donner. An assist by Chisholm and the goal by Aaron Donner. It's kind of like they know what's going on. Should I go for sentimentality and offer Aaron Donner a contract now? Oh, I don't know. Tempted to say no, I'm not going to. Let's quickly see what he wants after this match. He might not want to talk to me anymore. He might be done. There we go, we get some ticker tape. Finally. I say finally, obviously we got some for winning the meeting trophy, he just didn't show up. But there we go, we get to celebrate, so it feels like less of a wasted season at the end there. So, not bad. 2 cups, the meeting trophy and Shield of Pride. We didn't win the Super Cup? I don't think we won the Super Cup, did we? And we got to the final of the O League, which means next time it's ours. We fit the pattern. Runner at first, then the next season we win it. So we just gotta wait again for the O League. So Manuel and Aaron Donner. He's rated highly. 27 caps, 3 goals. He's got plenty of appearances. Let's see what happens. It's 240. So he wants less than what he's currently on. He wants to be a key player. You can be rotation. It's more... No, walk away. Sentimentality is not going to win out here. So we lift the Shield of Pride. We get another 6 grand for that. Apparently, symbolic, apparently, the great work I've been doing. We're always going to be capable of winning it. I don't know about that. Don't know. It's about 4k for winning it, so not really made that much for doing it. Apparently we are the biggest overachievers again. So we'll end the episode there. The next one will be the kind of end of season review, looking at everything. You can already see some of the things that have gone on. Samoa survived, for example. It's been a long season. We're getting all the way to the final of the Shield of Pride and the O-League. That's added on quite a few games. The Inter-Island Cup, less so, but quite a few games across the board there. We finished 3rd. That's not terrible. A point or 2 off getting 2nd. A bit more than that off 1st place. But it's progress. It's definitely progress over last year, so we are moving forward as a club. It's just a little bit slower than I'd originally planned, and our bank balance is all about speed, so actually we've made a little bit of money. In the off-season, that's going to plummet again. Do have a little bit of debt going on there. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll be doing some of the stats videos as well. I don't know what the schedule is, so this could be coming out after some of the extra ones have already gone up. Just trying to find some time to fit them in. But yeah, thanks for watching.